Hello there everyone! Today I will be telling you about Flayed Ones. Firstly, they got cursed back in the war in heaven when the Necrons turned against their Catan gods. One particular Catan named Landugor got utterly decimated. But before that happened, he called down a curse upon his betrayers. This curse went unnoticed long enough that it was spread unwittingly everywhere. A Necron whom the flare disease has taken hold will go through a horrible fall into the madness. First, it will start to revel on the victims' corpses, and not far too long, and the Necron start feasting on its prey. Trying to feast on the corpse's flesh and blood while clogging its own joints and innards in the process. After all, the appearance changes. Long elongated flanges grows from the fingers, and the Necron starts moving while stooping low, and then the Necron just disappears. Pulled by an unknown instinct to appear in the pocket dimension of charnel palaces, far from ours and where other of its kind also live eternally. Other Necrons who are capable of higher functions fear and loathe Flayed Ones for the disease they carry. Usually the Overlord just orders them to be executed or banished on sight, even when there is a little suspicion for one. Usually Flayed Ones stay in their charnel pocket dimensions, but are drawn into battle if there's any blood involved or a plan made by the Lords to use them. As I said, they dwell in their dimension, but they appear when their prey is weak or completely unaware. Without hesitation, they attack and slash their prey with keening shrill of madness. If the prey legs it, the Flayed Ones don't usually go after them, but instead they start feasting on those who fell by their flances. After that, they just flee back to their pocket dimension to enjoy their gruesome trophies. I have to make a little addition here. There is a place called the Bone Kingdoms of Drazak, in the extreme northeast of the galaxy like Ghoulstars, and there it is. So, in here, the entire populations of Necrons have succumbed to the madness of a flare curse. A Necron named Valgul the Fallen Lord watches from his throne and still tries to keep the little order he can. No one knows surely why he stays there when one cannot control Flayed Ones at all. Yet, even though he is not touched by the flare virus itself, there's a certain madness to stay in Drazak. Flayed Ones who still live there stalks the streets trying to find any meat or bone to satisfy their deluded hunger. When there is no meat around, Valgul either orders an entire fleet to fetch some more or lures unsuspecting prey to their claws. This concludes the lore for the Flayed Ones, and the next time it shall be the Triarch Praetorians, the holders of the old edicts. Until next time then, everyone.
We long ago removed our bodies from mortality's grasp, and bartered away our souls for technological baubles and the trappings of power. Our minds then are all that remains for us to lose, and it is here that the next stroke against us will fall. Though our individual afflictions may take different forms, sooner or later we will all be lost to madness.